This is our planet. This is us. These are the places where we live, work, learn, produce things, and entertain. We have a name for these places: buildings. While buildings house the world's 7.9 billion population, do we really know the industry we interact with every day? While $94 trillion in infrastructure investment is needed in the next 20 years alone, traditional construction methods cause tremendous waste and a huge carbon footprint. 38% of global annual carbon dioxide is produced by the architecture, engineering and construction industry, which means 19 gigatons of CO2 needs to be reduced through joint effort. While the AEC industry employs 7% of the world's working population and contributes 13% of global GDP, the biggest industry is also the least digitalized one. As a result, 30% of rework performed by construction companies leads to 6 gigatons of unnecessary carbon emission damage to our Earth. We must change the status quo towards decarbonization led by digital transformation. M2 connects all stakeholders, processes and data along the AEC industry value chain. From supply chain, planning, construction to maintenance, M2 supports decarbonization throughout the building lifecycle. Before a project's physical construction, M2 runs a detailed 6D building information modeling virtual simulation, connecting the 3D BIM model with 4D time factor, 5D cost information and 6D carbon factor, so that stakeholders can optimize the design, schedule and carbon emission while reducing rework and the waste of CO2-intensive building materials. As clean energy is being increasingly adopted by the AEC industry, M2 also connects their smart devices to further optimize energy use. By improving site logistics, supply chain and business partner management with M2, the environmental impact of on-site activities can also be reduced and CO2-intensive material waste can be kept to a minimum. Business partners that meet the green building standards will be connected to the platform, empowering building projects to achieve the best carbon footprint outcome. RIB and RIBCCS are teaming up to support large enterprises and SME in the industry and their related supply chain with cloud, software platform and consulting services to roll out M2 to the African market. Sustainable building investment represents one of the biggest global investment opportunities of the next decade, with an estimated $24.6 trillion by 2030. 1% reduction in construction costs could save $100 billion globally. M2 helps construction projects achieve up to 30% overall savings, resulting in 6 gigatons of reduction in carbon dioxide. The M2 construction digital twin data will be the most valuable asset for the next level of decarbonization. From reducing carbon emissions in the midterm to achieving net zero as the goal, M2 supports the AEC ecosystem. Running together, we build a net zero future for the next generation.